And we back. Today I'm rebuilding 6 different teams and I don't even have to win the championship because I'm going to be taking over one team for every division and my goal is just to win a division. What happens after that is not really important. First thing we got to do is spin for the team. This one is the Atlantic Division. We're going to get the Brooklyn Nets. Of course, as always, we're going to do a fantasy draft. I'm just going to select everybody just so it's easy. Today's video is brought to you by SeatGeek. Download SeatGeek and use code Kenny so you can get $20 off your first purchase of tickets. And $20 can go a very, very long way depending on where you're going. Sporting events, concerts, comedy, Broadway. If you need tickets, SeatGeek is the way. They take tickets from all over the internet and put them in one central location for you to get the best deal. Over the last couple years, I've been to countless amount of NBA games, some baseball games, some comedy clubs. I even went to go see a soccer game and I've always got my tickets on SeatGeek. I want to show you how easy it can be. You put your location, in my case, it's Chicago. You can see what events are trending. Let's say tonight I wanted to see the Nationals versus the Cubs. You click the event and you're gonna get a snapshot of all the tickets available in the venue. The greener the dot, the better the deal. Personally, I like to just sort by deal, and the best deal in the entire building is for $15. Beyonce is coming to town too. Hold on. I did not know that. Don't miss out on the deal, man. I've been partnering with SeatGeek for a very long time for a reason. It is the #1 place to get tickets. So download the app, use code Kenny, and get your $20 off. Next, we got the Central Division. Give me Chicago. Give me Chicago. Please give me Chicago. It looked like we're going to Milwaukee. Next, we got this division. Don't ask me the name of it. The Southeast Division. Utah Jazz. I mean, Southwest. That was Southwest, right? And then this right here will be the Pacific Division. I've been an NBA fan for way too long not to know this stuff. We get the LA Clippers. This is the Southeast Division, if I'm not mistaken. We're gonna get the Memphis Grizzlies. And last but not least, this division. And we get the Charlotte Hornets. Okay, so those are our 6 teams we gotta take over. Okay, so we have a good chance of getting some high draft picks. The Clippers is one of our teams, I'm pretty sure. I already forgot. Let's just go through this. Now, the only rule is that I cannot make trades with my other teams. So that gives us 24 other teams to potentially mess around with. So the Milwaukee Bucks will have Kawhi Leonard, Klay Thompson, DeAndre Ayton, Kevin Hurd, and Monte Morris as their top guys. They also have Jarris Walker down there as the young dude. And we got Sekou Nembouya on a 2-year, $30 million contract. Why? I don't know. Our Clippers got Tatum and Bradley Beal, St. Louis stand up. You got 2 of your best natives. We also got Draymond Green here with Zubac, Malik Monk, Trey Jones, and then when it comes to young talent, they got a few players but no rookies. The Grizzlies have Zion, Miles Turner. Zion, Miles Turner front court is kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. We also got a young Franz Wagner. This might be the most fun team to do the trades because Franz is going to have so much value. We might be able to get an extra 90-plus overall player just by having Franz and some draft capital. The Hornets have Shea and DeJounte Murray and some young players too. Is this about to be easy? The Jazz have Devin Booker, Vucevic, and then Scotty Barnes with Lonzo Ball as well. Ben Simmons' big old contract, and Cam Whitmore is down there. The Nets have Trae Young, Mikal Bridges, Brook Lopez. That's not a bad big 3, if you want to call it that. That's not bad. And he also got Keegan Murray. This team, oh my God, I feel like all of our teams got some good things and some bad things about them, but I'm excited. We'll start off with the Milwaukee Bucks. Since we don't have to create juggernaut teams, you know what I mean? We just need to be better than the other 4 teams in our division. So like each of these teams, I could probably put together like 3 different trades each. Oh my God, we got Amen Thompson. As a trade piece along with Jarris Walker. I could probably put together like 2 to 3 trades each, and that might be enough to like put a team as the best team in the conference. Like throw both of these rookies in here. Jason, that's one of my teams. That's another one of my teams. That's another one of my teams. That's another one of my teams. The Mavericks are not one of my teams. Trae Young is on one of my teams. So yeah. Okay, Paul George is, I'm not, and Larry Marketing. Hold on. Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, Larry Marketing. Sounds pretty good. Now, I'm giving up a lot to make that happen, which I feel like I shouldn't have to. But again, I don't want to make one really, really good team because that lowers the assets for the other 5 teams I got to deal with. So let's take it slower than that. I think if I could get 2 90 overall players on every team or 2 90-ish overall players on every team, I walk away feeling pretty good about it. But this one popped up again. I mean, I'd be crazy not to do it this time around. I'm sorry. That already is about to make us look elite. We just need to go get a point guard. DeAndre Ayton is kind of safe, I would say. Nah. let me stop playing. No, he not. No, he not. Minnesota isn't one of our teams, right? No, it's not. This trade is too crazy. I'm sorry. We put together a ridiculous roster. This is a ridiculous roster. I'll probably flip Cat for a point guard, and then the Bucks are pretty much done. Like that's so crazy. We flip him for let's say decent point guard, good role player. Decent point guard, very good role player. That's exactly this trade right here. Anthony Black's hair is in the game? Am I bugging? I see. This lets you know I only be playing this game when I'm recording. It's very rare that I boot up this game for fun anymore. It's just for the content for y'all. But based on all the trades available, this is the best one. D'Angelo Russell and Aaron Gordon is going to be coming off the bench. That's how crazy our team is about to be. D'Angelo Russell, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Larry Marketing, Robert Williams. Off the bench, we have Aaron Gordon, Kevin Huerter, Monte Morris, Larry Nance, Terrence Davis. I think we good. Also, I should compare this team to the other teams in our division, right? Because we have to win the division. So is the team that we just built better than this one that has LaMelo and DeMar DeRozan? And then also, man, what is this? A lot of former Bulls between Bobby Portis, Wendell Carter, and current Bull DeMar DeRozan. And then the brother of a guy that we miss in LaMelo Ball. I think our team is better than that. I think, Jokic is here. I mean, it's not like we have to put it in stone right now. If we go to the deadline and one of these teams is better, we could just make trades at the deadline. Steph Curry, Tyler Hero, Michael Porter Jr. This team is not defending nobody, but they're going to get a lot of buckets. And then this Pistons team has Donovan Mitchell, Malcolm Brogdon, and Pascal. Wow. The Pistons are actually kind of nice. But are they this nice? No. This is 3 All-Stars. Plus some. The Bucks are done. The Clippers. All right, let's see what the Clippers got. Oh, yeah. The St. Louis connection. Last time we had Bradley Beal in the video, this was sometime last week, he was a crazy sim player. And I might just keep him around, trade Draymond Green with his new extension. Shout out to him. But, I mean, that type of money, I'd rather go get somebody else. 22 amps. And I throw that with Luke Kennard in the first-round pick. We might be able to upgrade significantly. Pascal Siakam, I see that as an upgrade because it will give us Pascal and Tyus Jones to be a point guard. Tyus Jones could start for us. We got, oh, my God, bring the brothers together. I ain't got to think twice about it. We got both of the brothers, and I'm not trading them. Our point guard, wait, Bradley Beal is technically a point guard. Nah, he's going back to the 2. Our point guard core is the brothers playing together, man. Look at that. Trey and Tyus, and we also got Gabe down here too, who we might trade. Shooting guard looks cool. We got a lot of bucket getters. Malik Monk, bucket. Kobe White, less of a bucket, but bucket. Small forward looks cool. We should probably get a better backup small forward than Isaiah Livers. No disrespect. Shout out to him. And then Santi Aldama could hold it down, but I'll be looking for some increases there. Maybe get a better center than Zoo. Shout out to Zoo, but you get it. I feel like I shouldn't have to say shout out to a player after I say we need to upgrade. I just feel like I do it too much. Me saying we need to upgrade don't mean the person we trading away is trash. It just means that we could get a better return. And I think we got that. Clint Capella's slightly better. And we also got Jalen Duren here. And Jalen, I might trade him away now because I feel like he could come in handy on another one of our teams. Now, of course, we can't do trades with our other teams, but if I send him to a third team and then talk to that third team later, you know what I'm saying? Or I just might keep him. It's 2K. And the reason I'm saying that is because I bet if I make him a 4, I mean, he plays double big lineups in real life, So this team could be Trey Jones, Bradley Beal, Jason Tatum, Pascal, and then Capella. Then off the bench be Jalen, Malik Monk, Trey Jones. We don't need. I would want to increase this or make this better, get a better backup center, and then one more wing. And then this team is done too. See, the pleasure of not having, because, these videos take a long time because I be trying to put together championship teams. We don't need to put together championship. We just need to be slightly better than our opponents in our division. That's it. One game. Half a game difference. It's not a bad pickup here. $17 million, a lot of money though. But I'm a GM in 2K. Money is not an option. Oh, that's one of our teams. Oh my God, I'm so happy I just read that because that is one of our teams. We cannot make that trade. I almost failed my challenge already. On team number 2, I almost failed my challenge. It did look too good to be true, I ain't gonna lie. Are the Suns one of our teams? I don't think so. The Pacers aren't, right? Trade exception. Boom. Okay, so we got Lou Dort in to run some backup small forward because we needed a backup small forward. And yeah. Hey, this might be the team. Is it better than LeBron, Tari East? Oh, LeBron got a bunch of young dudes. We good. Better than the Lakers, who have Bam and Jaren Jackson Jr. Sheesh. They're lacking offensive shooting, but that front court is going to be dangerous to play against defensively. Better than Brandon Ingram and Wemby, yes. Better than Chris Middleton and Anthony Davis? Yes. All right, so I feel like the Clippers is done. Let's move on to the Memphis Grizzlies, who I think this is the Zion team, right? Yep, Zion and Turner. Again, I feel like they fit like a glove together. That's so clean. But Franz is a potential trade piece. Even though we love Franz Wagner on this channel, he just got a little bit too much value for us not to look around the league. Miami Heat have Zach LaVine. I don't think that is one of our teams, and it's not. All right, Zachary, welcome to Memphis, where you're going to play along Z. Can you play shooting guard or small forward? We're going to make that decision later. I like Austin Reeves, and he's not cheap anymore because, well, he's still cheap compared to his production. But last year, before the updated rosters, he was super cheap. That's not the case anymore. You know who this team could use? Where's Jalen Brunson? Give up Kevin Porter Jr., Alec Burks, and then Andrew Nembhard, who's good. You give us back IT. Give us a counter offer, no counter offer. We give you a first. I'm willing to give up potentially 3 firsts for Jalen Brunson, but I only got to settle for 2. So we got Jalen Brunson, Zach LaVine, and Z with Miles Turner. Now the defense is a struggle. I think this team defensively might not get it done. But who is stopping us offensively? You know, again, we just got to be better than the 4 other teams in the division. We just got to be better than the 4 other teams in the division. I feel like this team is going to just outscore everybody. If we need defense, I can find that. I'm going to find that real quick. I'm going to find some defense real quick. Watch. I'm going to find some defense real quick. All right. Now, obviously, they can't play together. But who got a better center? Oh, we got 4 centers. Who's got a better center core than the Grizzlies right now? I don't think it exists. Even though you could probably make the argument that Jokic by himself is better than those 2. You could make that argument that Jokic by himself is better than those 2 dudes. But, you know, if you did make the argument, I wouldn't fight with you because you might be right. Go get Sadiq Bey for this team. This feels like a weird collection of talent. The other teams feel like they made a little bit more sense, if I'm being honest with you. I thought that was Jarris Walker, but it's Jabari. I feel like the other teams made a little bit more sense. I don't think I'm done. A little bit afraid. The other teams, I feel very confident that we're going to be able to pull it off. This team, not so much. This team feels like they're still a little bit away. Jayshawn Tate. There it is. That's... Whoa! Wait. That was one of our teams. It was. All right. No biggie. No biggie. No biggie. No biggie. We just give it back. 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 I don't even remember we traded. It was like... Dang, I don't remember where we traded. It was Isaiah Thomas and it was Dwayne Washington, and then a second from us, right? We did give you a second, and then you gave us back who again? Jayshawn Tate. All right, it's like it never happened. It's like it never ever happened. Okay, it never happened. Data Bates, Diop, and Chris Dunn. Do they help us? I'm gonna make Sadiq Bey back to a small forward, his original position in the game, and I feel okay. Isaiah Thomas is getting minutes. I might switch that a little bit. Shout out to IT the homie, but I know in 2K he is buns. So let's switch that around a little bit and go get a backup shooting guard like Damian Lee. All right, Damian, we're gonna get you some real minutes, okay? We're gonna get you a real 11 minutes per. Matter of fact, we're gonna get you a real 7 minutes per game, and we gonna let Z give us 39 minutes. No injuries in this universe, so he's gonna give us 39 minutes. All right, is this? Again, this is one of those teams where I don't feel amazing about, but, you know, only have to be... All right, I'm done saying it. Yeah, I'm going to say it one more time. It only got to be better than the other teams in the division. That's all. That's the last time I'm saying it. Drew Holiday and Joel Embiid. Oh, off the bench, you got Miles Bridges, and off the bench, Jeremy Grant. That's an interesting team. The Rockets have Giannis, and we've made some trades with them. Kyle Sexton's their point guard. The Spurs have Julius Randle and Darius Garland. That's interesting. They got Bilal Coulibaly at a shooting guard. Y'all think that's what position he's going to play in real life? I don't think that's his real position. And then we got Luka and Brandon Miller. This team's young. They're not ready. All right, I feel good. Next team is our Hornets. And then, oh, man, I feel like we've done 6 teams so far. Nope. The Hornets have Shea and DeJounte Murray with Walker Kessler, Kelly Oubre, Bobo, a young team to make a bunch of different trades with. So let's figure out who the perfect dude, because DeJounte Murray and Walker Kessler and the first round pick should be kind of nice. Are the Pistons one of my team? No. Okay, so Donovan Mitchell is teaming up with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Our backcourt is elite. What did I say? I feel like if I get every team 2 players 90 or close to 90, we're gonna be good. That's 2 90s. Now we got to figure out the big position and some other stuff, but that's 2 90 overall players. That's all it really takes. Those dudes about to be the most electric backcourt in basketball. You know what I'm saying? Yakapurtu kind of fits what we want to do a little bit. Sim Wendell Carter's kind of nasty, so I'm going to make that trade to bring him onto the team. Also brought in Bobby P, who I don't hate having on the roster too. But I would be kind of crazy not to at least look to see what's going on. So I'm going to look to see what's going on. Jonas Valanciunas. All right. Did I need that? Nope. But I could move Wendell to the 3, or to the 4, almost to the 3, and then move Trey over to the 3. His overall drops by 1. But like this star lineup right here, I didn't even realize we had Jonathan Isaac on the team. This team might be done. We did 3 trades. Shea, Donovan Mitchell, J.I. Then we got Wendell and Val. Then off the bench we have Trigger Trey Murphy, and then Isaiah Stewart. Okay, the bottom of it's not pretty, but. Like, we can make a couple more trades. We got some draft capital. We can make a couple more trades to make that bottom look a little bit better. Forget it. We want Bobo right back. You know? Who's our backup power forward before that? Oh, no. We had a lot of power forwards. Yikes. I forgot. Okay. We're just going to make Isaiah Stewart a center then. A backup center. That don't change us overall much. Down by 1. Backup point guard could use some help. And we don't have any backup shooting guards. All right. Let's get some backup guard play. And then this team is done. I don't care who in a division. This team is nice. Trading for Corey Kispert. And I'm going to make him a shooting guard. Man, I did not think his overall was going to drop by 2. You know what, Corey? You're about to get traded to the next team. I thought for sure he'd be able to run the 2 and nothing was going to change. I was completely wrong. Boom. Backup guard position's done. Shake Milton and Jaden Hardy. That's all we needed. And now the team is actually well-balanced and everything. And Jaden, you can actually get minutes too, my boy. Boom. Well-balanced organization. This might be the favorite to win it all. This front court, this back court is so crazy. We got good defense, good offense balance. Utah Jazz, Devin Booker, Scotty Barnes, Vucevic, and stuff. Scotty Barnes with Ben Simmons' contract might be enough for us to go get something crazy. DeMar DeRozan, no. He don't fit what we're trying to do with this team. But De'Aaron Fox potentially could. And we get Franz. Drew Holiday and Jeremy Grant's not bad either. Trae Young's on one of our other teams. That one trade is the one, isn't it? Yep. We gotta do. It's gonna be Devin Booker and De'Aaron Fox in the backcourt with Franz at the 3. We got so much guard play right now. We'll make it work. We'll keep one of those dudes. Are we keeping Zoe? We keeping Marcus Smart. Well, I know simulation Zoe's kind of crazy. I don't know about simulation Marcus, so you gots to go. And we're looking for a power forward. You know who's on my mind? Julius Randle. Where's Julius Randle? There he is. He's on the Spurs. Boom. All right. The new star lineup potentially looks like this. It's pretty good. We keeping Vooch around. Forget it. It's pretty good. And off the bench, we have Lonzo, Zubac, and Derek White. Yo, this team needs a backup small forward and it's ready. Hey, man, they sleep on this team. This team came into the game with a really nice roster. And we just had to make a couple small additions and go get a backup 3, and we're done here. Go get Corey. There we go. We got Corey again, but for a different organization because he can actually play his primary position. We make it a 10-man rotation so Kenny Hustle could get some minutes. Boom. This is a team. And then now we just got the Brooklyn Nets to the last one. Trae Young, Mikal Bridges. I love that backcourt. I'm not changing that. It's about the rest. Tobias Harris's big old contract. Keegan Murray's so young and so talented that, it kind of makes sense to potentially throw him with Tobias Harris and trying to figure it out. It's not a lot out there anymore when you think about it. We've definitely done a bunch of trades with other organizations. The one that did kind of make sense is this one. Is it the best trade? Nah, I would rather keep Keegan low-key. And maybe I still can. I don't know. I shouldn't give up that fast. All right, Chris Middleton. Welcome to the team, buddy. Brook Lopez. Wow, this team is actually pretty good to start off with too. Our top 4 is pretty good. Naz Reid as a backup is perfect for what we want to do. So I could just use this rest to go get a backup 4, a starting 4, and some good role players. Not any other young talent on the team, unfortunately. Quickly and Gary Trent Jr. The shooting guard position is kind of crazy. I might even make Quickly a backup 1. His overall stays the same. Perfect. I didn't know if it was going to go down or not. We still need that power forward position. Who am I? Like, what other power forwards are left? Gonna talk to the Pistons about a guy, and that guy is Draymond Green. I would be willing to give up Terrence Mann and Thaddeus Young. They got to give us back a player. We'll take back Jordan Goodwin. Trade exception. They say no. Come on, Draymond. Come run some dribble handoffs with Trae Young and turn him to the next Steph Curry. There we go. Is it a perfect fit? Actually, the fit is pretty good. I think the fit is pretty good. We need some more pieces here. Or do we? Because you can argue that we kind of set up here. Is that 6 teams rebuilt? Go to the deadline, man. Let's go to the deadline. Moment of truth, deadline day. Our Clippers are good. Our Grizzlies are good. Oh my God. That's my team. Charlotte. Utah's good by 8 games. Brooklyn needs a little bit of help. They're good, but by a game and a half, we got to mess with the Brooklyn Nets. 12 games here. 3 games here. Okay, another team. But look at the point differential. How are we only 3 games ahead of they've been winning buzzer beaters left and right. The Grizzlies are good by 5 games. And yeah. So we have to figure out the Brooklyn Nets, because it's not like they're bad. They're actually really good, but it's a half a game different, or 1 game difference. So what's the deal here? What is the deal? Chris Middleton is good, but he's efficient. He's just averaging 15 points per. Draymond is fine. He's actually hitting a lot of his threes this year. Gary Trent is not. All right, that's our scapegoat. Gary Trent Jr. is the scapegoat. We gonna get him out of here. And we got an extra first round pick. Get him out of here. Let's get somebody else. Let's trade him for Spencer Dinwiddie. I didn't even look at Spencer Dinwiddie's stats. Does he suck this year? Nah. Is he really good? Nah. I'm gonna put quickly back to his original position as a 2. And then now we look like this instead. That change is gonna make us, because we're right now we're good. We see the stay this way for the, all right, I trust it. Trust the process. Trust. Braun won MVP. Which is funny, because we said that his team wasn't going to be that good because it was him and a bunch of kids. Freddie won 6th Man of the Year. Victor Wembanyama was DPOY as a rookie. Got to nerf that dude already. Then we complete the challenge. Let's figure it out team by team. The Milwaukee Bucks completed the challenge. They dominate the competition. 19 game difference between us and the the second team in the division. The Clippers, 5 game difference, a lot closer. This is the LeBron team. Yep, this is LeBron's team. A lot closer, but a win is a win. Grizzlies, 8 game difference. A win is a win. Shout out to the Grizzlies. The Hornets, all right, 11 game difference. Ending in the season on a 14 gamer. They ended on a 14 gamer. Stop sleeping. Okay, our Utah Jazz won by 13 games. Okay, this is the team we were worried about, and they did it. Every other team in the division was negative, though. Negative point differential, below 500, all of the stuff. Challenge complete. The question is, will one of our teams win the championship? One of them, the Brooklyn Nets, has already been eliminated, but the rest have advanced. We get 2 of our teams in the conference finals, ladies and gentlemen. This is spectacular. I want to go game by game on these. Okay. 2. Okay, 3-2 over here. The Bucks versus the Julius Randle versus Kawhi Leonard. Julius Randle, not Devin Booker or De'Aaron Fox. Julius Randle. And this is the first team put together, right? Didn't I say this team might be kind of OP? Here we are, 4 games away from them being that, and they did it in 5. Kawhi Leonard, playoff Kawhi. What'd you expect? What'd you expect? And LeBron got that MVP and said, I'm out. If you enjoyed the video, leave it a like. We just rebuilt 6 teams and had them all win their division, and ultimately we still won a championship, even though it wasn't a part of the challenge.